Wednesday Night Live. The current time is 9:06. Multicam medical backpacks. Typhon day packs. Typhon royal blue fanny packs. Those will have royal blue guts inside them probably. Let's see. Yep. Super sweet. More Typhon day packs. More ankle medical rigs. Tear off compacts, compact tear off mids. Those are stacked micro rigs being made in OD for all you OD guys. Lots more mesh pockets being made. We're about to do MCABs, and we're doing red medical backpacks, I think, tomorrow also. These are 308 split front chest rigs. If you need to drive, or you want something low pro, or you want to be able to go prone or conceal it, that is the rig there for 308. AKM4 Micros black. What are these? Tool aprons, OD black, like old school color. OD/black. 308 micros right here. Those will probably start Monday. We've got some pretty cool tool aprons in Typhon red for you Typhon guys. Amanda liked and shared, thank you. Your radio call sign will be Hot Pocket. Tay Jones, what's up? Evan Dixon, what's up? How are you? I saw you on the live today. Thanks for participating, man. Eight Bears, what's up? What did I do today? You little motherfucker, the question is, what did I not do today? What did you do today? Did you fucking learn what a tractor was? Jeremy, they are cool aprons. I like them. Yeah, they are. Chris Watkins, what's up, man? How are you? Stay Survived, what's up? I like that name. Ellie Welding. Amy, what's up? Amy knows what a fucking tractor is, you little mongoloid. What did I do today? Did a live feed. Did a bunch of stuff outside. I've been like just cutting limbs off of trees and stuff, that actually removing some trees that I've let get too big by fence lines and stuff. Moved animals, fed animals. Did a lot of outside stuff today. All right, come on, guys. There's 35 of you online. I've only got 23 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up so that YouTube will tell people when we actually go live. How did you guys know we were live? Did you get notifications? Anybody? Did you guys get notifications? Type some stuff out and we'll talk here. 8 Bear Ventures dove on a 62-foot Sunseeker, then to deck with a huge... I don't know what you're saying, Mike. Tractor is a tractor? Is a skid steer a tractor? Chase Peoples, what's up, man? Wick, what's going on? How are you? Long time, yeah. Tyler Mallory, what's up? Real J Hill, what's going on? Stream was showing on my YouTube. Good, good. It seems like it's working then. Chris Watkins, had to check. Weird. Went diving, then built a deck. Oh, very cool. Got a notification, Amy, right on. John Ross, what's up? Reed Bullet. John Ross, wasn't that the white dude with the afro that painted? Was that John? That Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Derek Olson, what's up? Do you have any favorite shade trees? Man, I really like a real big weeping willow. But I mean, if you're going to do shade trees, you might as well put in hardwood shade trees or something with a nut crop, right? Something that'll produce something for you. Or as well as, you know, if it's hardwood, you're going to have a better crop, you know, for firewood as you need it. Replace water pump and hoses. '06 Silverado, Scott Taylor. First like I threw in there right on. Uncle Bob. Do you have any favorite? Okay, we read that. Did a comms consult for 10-member prepper community today. Pretty fun stuff happening. Very cool. Were you able to go there, Evan? Pecan tree. Yeah, I like it. Walnut. If you really want to make money and you've got property and you have time, generational wealth, black walnut. Amy, Lynn, how are you? Depending what's going on with the truck, might be getting a new vehicle. That's exciting. That's exciting. What's even cooler is that you're able to do that should you need to. There's some little cock blocks down there. Forty-one people on board right now. Only 30 thumbs up. Back out and hit that thumbs up for me. Hit the share button. Share this. Send it to somebody in a messenger link. Send it to a friend. Bring somebody over. Let's have some conversations. Maybe we'll give away some stuff at the end for the best comments. Patrick Caswell, how are you? In Florida, Sylvester Palms, big money, $100 per foot. Thanks to a great paint. Well, you earned that, right? You earned that. Generational wealth time reference. I like that. Wick, what's up, man? Have you been flying, man? Have you been flying? You had shoulder surgery, right? Last time we spoke? I see adding business names is catching on around here. Evan, I saw that today with Chuck Peoples. That's smart. That is smart. I always, when somebody says something, especially if I'm like questionable as to whether they're talking shit or not, I always click on their fucking profile. Like you get these dudes that throw all this business advice at you and tell you how you're doing shit wrong. But when you click on their name, there's nothing saying what business they own. It's always odd. Son ordered EDC belt last night. Patrick, right on, man. Get me that order number. Just email or message it to me. Was working on a video for you today. 8Bear, awesome, buddy. Awesome. We missed you, man, at the last event. We did. We told your dad and your mom to tell you multiple times that we missed you. A lot of people said that. Bald cypress, good shade, but they drop a lot of needles. I guess my business name is my radio call sign, Hot Pocket. That is your radio call sign from here forward. You will be known. As a matter of fact, you will get the tattoo that says Hot Pocket. After surviving the Self-Reliance Festival, how does next year look for another festival? L.E. Welding. Are you saying I survived it or you survived it? Were you here? January, February, March 20th, I think is our next one. March. Trying to decide what type of car to get. Want something good on gas. Won't have a lot of issues. Seems no matter what you go with, one thing or another goes wrong. So Amy, it depends, right? Are you going to like one of these little lots around here? You're at their mercy. If you asked me what I think you should get a Honda, a Nissan, or a Toyota car. Go drive them, get something pre-owned, and just see what you like. If you want a Toyota car, we have a friend that owns a Toyota dealership. We deal directly with him when we go in, and it'll just come down to inventory. Like the microwave Volvo Hot Pocket. Oh no, you get the Hot Pocket tattoo. James always said we were going to get dude and sweet. And I said, don't think I won't get dude and sweet tattoos. I'll even get the sweet one, you get the dude. And it just never fucking happened. Have you ever considered those solar tube lights that bring in light for the garage? Jason, I actually love the idea. We talked about putting in skylights upstairs. And everyone we talked to said they've never seen a skylight that doesn't eventually leak. I even thought about cutting out the ridge line in the middle, like cut, 24 or 48 inches of roof out and have like that cap that goes up top that sticks up, 24 inches that has windows in the side. I would definitely put windows in this building if we were doing it again. Amy, it is Cool Spring, Toyota of Cool Springs, and they've got an online there that's usually pretty up to date, and they can also they can move cars around somewhat too, depending. Brother-in-law is a roofer, says never cut a hole in a perfectly good roof. Yeah. No, I didn't make it last time. My wife fed up farms and oh, okay. I recognize Fed Up Farms. Very cool. How do you like the Blue Eddy solar generator? They're on a big sale right now. So Jay Davenport, we looked at a lot of stuff. Like I looked at a lot of numbers. I sent them to Cody. I sent them to a few other people. And I'm like, look through this and tell me what you would buy up to $8,000. And that's what I bought. And mine was on sale. It was some holiday when I bought it. It was $6,500. Happy with it. Full disclosure, we haven't, drained it down and powered it up a bunch of times, and I've never charged it with the solar either. I watched a ton of Hobotech videos. There's some other younger kid who does a lot of videos. If you're willing to solder and put stuff together, you could put together twice the package for the money. I'm not. I have, in addition to this building, I have 3 other buildings full of projects I have started. And I won't finish them. So I wanted something turnkey, ready to go. If the power goes out, we have clean, silent power. And the way I envision using it is not running fucking microwaves and toaster ovens and anything that's electric that creates heat. It takes tons of electricity. I envision using that system to recharge phones, tablets, comm gear, small devices, and having 3 separate boxes. One is the charge controller, basically, with a built-in battery set, and the other 2 are just battery packs. But those battery packs have USB-C ports in them, as well as multiple other ports. So I can put one of those 3 in 3 separate vehicles, and we can convoy or move 3 separate directions and still have power. And then I have Honda generators, gas-powered generators for during the day to charge stuff. And everything I have, well, not everything, but I have a lot of Honda Whisper Light generators. And you can put them in eco mode, and it really throttles them down, but will still charge batteries. So run silent, run deep, Power goes out, what's the loudest thing you hear? When your neighbor's generators kick on. 2005 8-cylinder Toyota 4Runner. Didn't even know they made them. 7,000 price. 7,000 price. 105,000 miles. Mike, did you buy that? Is that what you're saying? So they don't make 8 cylinders anymore, and they used to do a V6 turbo. Ours is a 6 non-turbo. Has plenty of power. We have a lot of weight on the truck. We carry 10 extra gallons of fuel. We carry 10 extra gallons of water. There's a lot of recovery gear. There's winches. My bumpers are steel bumpers back and front with the swing outs and everything. And that truck's still fucking, I'm constantly like, slow the fuck down. You're going 90 miles an hour. EC, doing well. In Franklin. Amy, yes, it's in Franklin. Cool Springs, yeah. Chris Watkins, the new Tundra looks good. I intentionally did not want the new Tundra. They asked me if I wanted one, like right off. They asked me if I wanted one, and they wanted my trade in. I'm pretty pleased with my truck. Aside from the 13 miles a gallon, but I mean, I drove a truck. I still have a truck that gets 8 miles a gallon. First eggs this week. That's always awesome. Brother-in-law roofer. We read that one. What's the brand of LED lights you like? Baja Designs. Baja Designs. You can't go wrong with Baja Designs. Rigid LEDs are good. They're not as good as Baja Designs. You have a ton of options for Baja, like stock vehicle replacement options, as well as bars. Super bright. You can get combos also. You can also put covers over them. So if you want throw, you want spot. If you want side view or slower stuff, you can get like a combo or a flood. I run combos called driving lights, basically. And then if you're running through dust, snow, stuff like that, amber lights. The amber, you can see through the fog and the dust better with amber. So you can get amber lights. You can also get a bar that has amber built into it on the edges for that. You can also put covers that clip on over the white. I say it looks good, doesn't want to. Oh, gotcha. Like the microwave. We read these. Okay, I think we've read all of these. Thanks. Also, we didn't get our vehicles from Fuel. No, I got my vehicle because it had 37s on it, and it was fucking awesome when I bought it. And then all the other trucks, I bought the Toyota trucks because you could make them however you wanted. They're literally Legos. It's like a good girl. You can dress her you can put her in a different costume, and she'll be whatever you want her to be. Sent a PM from Backpage, right on. 4Runner does 100. Yes, it does. Charles Woods, what are you going to put lights on? What kind of lights are you wanting to put in? Have a 2003 F350 7.3. Keep that fucking thing. Good for 11 miles per gallon. Single GMC Mercedes. Yeah, keep that F350, man. Keep that F350. I have a 2005. I think mine's a 2005, but it's a V10. Guys, there's 60 folks on here right now. That number on the right, 48, it should always be higher than the current online. Jack that number up for me, guys. It's free. Titan best gas motor? Is that Titan motor? What's a Titan motor in? Are you talking about like a Nissan Titan? Oh, Titan V10. Did you say best gas mileage? I get 8. I get 8. I get 4 under tow with a heavy load. Do the free thing, that's right. Caleb Mays, what's up, man? Been a while. Been on here. Hope all is well. Ordered my med backpack and L-Pack. I saw an L-Pack today. I saw an L-Pack sitting there. I was surprised we had that. I work at a Ford dealer as a diesel and trans tech, 99 F350 for a damn reason. Yeah, I like shit, man. I have a 6.0 in an Excursion, but it's stock, right? There's no lift, there's no crazy tune. It doesn't roll coal, doesn't blow black smoke, and it runs. It just fucking runs and works great. We just did injectors on it and something else. I don't remember what else recently. But man, if I was looking for like the one truck I'm gonna just have for the rest of my life, I'd find an Excursion with a 7.3 in it. And they're fucking expensive, man. Guys are getting $50, $60, $75,000 for those old trucks. Spend around 70 a week in gas right now. Not bad considering. No, it's not. Andrea Snow, what's up? My 6.0 Cross 230. Evan, right on. Do you have an Excursion? I guess I didn't. I don't know what you drive. I bought the Excursion with 100,000 miles on it, and I bought it cash. I think we paid $25,000 from a dealership in Nashville, and it was clean, super clean, all black. It's got that ugly tan interior in it, but it had cowboy seats in it, right? So it's got six. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it has 4 bucket seats, and then it's got the bench seats in the back. King Ranch, nice. Really nice. 2020 Tacoma, but I really like to get an early 2000s Tundra. You should do that, man. You should do that when you're in a position, or if you're in a position. You're about to, like, the market's coming down, guys. Fucking shit is fucking crashing. Especially like your luxury stuff. There's some condos in Florida, next to like the Aston Martin building and stuff, for instance, that were on the market at 60,000, and they 60 million at 60 million, and they last year they were at 60 million, and they just sold for 15 million. So everything's coming down. Just wait. Like if you're looking to buy some stuff, I see people on Marketplace selling shit like their lives depend on it right now. People either have money or they don't. I was kind of slapped in the face yesterday. Amanda came back from Walmart Monday, and we have these folding bins that we keep in the truck that groceries go in, and she only had 3 of them. And I said, how much was this? She said $750. These things. These are great too. If you haven't ever used these things are wonderful, and you can get them at Sam's or Costco, and they fold in. Let me see if I can do it one-handed here. Just like this. And they become that. $750. We used to spend $600 and we'd have fucking 40 extra pounds of meat. Like fucking things are definitely crazy right now. Bet David had some economists on, and saying that to really see the pulse of the economy, you watch these different reports. And one of them was that people are not eating out, and the tipping amounts of tip. People are not tipping servers. Restaurants are fucking shutting down even more so. Yanasa Ventures TV, I think Yamasa, really good YouTube channel. He puts a lot of thought and fact into his stuff, and he has a ton of supporting evidence for everything he says. And he said that over 50% of the beef cows in, or the beef, I guess, is it beef cows? Is that correct? 50% of beef in Texas, Texas has 50% less beef than last year. And he named multiple other states that were down 40%. They said their thought is that, and I don't remember who he quoted, that you will see $50 a pound ground beef. Ground beef is the cheap beef, right? That's what you ground all the shit into. That's the cheap meat. And you're gonna see a point very soon where people are not eating meat. That's not gonna be me or you, but there are people who are not going to be eating meat very soon. So if you're looking to buy toys are going to be fucking everywhere pretty soon. Always tip. I tip at least 50%. Unless you're a really shitty server and we're like, this is terrible, we're never coming back, then I don't tip 50%. If I intend to ever come back, I have a fucking very clear conversation, find out the server's name. We have several restaurants we go to, and we actually request certain servers. And we tip as much as 100% depending on service. If we're gonna go out and eat, we are going to fucking tip. If you can't tip, don't go out to eat. I spend about $1,100 a week. Yeah, but you bought a fucking ton. You went to 3 different butcher shops. Tyler Mallory, believe only came in 6-speed. My dually is a 6-speed. Have half a cow being processed. We have a half a cow in the freezer right now. We are terrible about defrosting meat, though I think that is probably in the future going to happen. Do you harvest deer? EC, I have not. I don't hunt. Absolutely not opposed to it. Cody dialed in one of the crossbows and went hunting the other morning and did not get anything. But I will definitely eat deer for sure. Does Cody hunt? Yes, Cody does some. Get ready to buy an SUE dump trailer. Look for PJ or Diamond C low profile. We actually do need a dump trailer. There's been several conversations about that. What's that big Tex? Big Tex. Do you like big Tex? I have a big 35-foot trailer out front, big gooseneck. That's a big Tex trailer. And we bought it. I bought it for, I think I paid $7,000 for that. Neil went and picked it up. I think we picked it up in Atlanta, maybe. I don't remember. And we needed a part for it. We needed something. I don't remember what it was. Something little we needed for it. And Neil called and talked to Big Tex, and they offered us $9,000 over the phone for it. Big Tex is lowest quality. I go for dump. They're okay. Big Tex is the lowest quality. Roger that. Understood. Dump trailer is awesome when you're going to the dump. I just feel like I'm putting a ton of hours on the skid steer. So if we could just load up a trailer and then move all the shit to where we need it, we would do a lot less running around on the equipment. Trying to get Cody up to West Virginia for trout fishing. Chase, I can't afford to have Cody go to West Virginia. Maybe on a weekend. 100% true. I've been a waitress before a few years ago. The pay was $250, not counting tips. Yeah, Amy. When we moved here, servers, I thought they were making $1.85 an hour. That's what they were, a lot of places. Muzzle loader starts this weekend, right on. It's about proper prep and painting. I like to go to this place in town, always tip 20% plus $2 to the server, and the family that runs the business always appreciates it. Something I tip the cashier. Cool. Have a cow, Angus beef being processed. Nice. Tell Bill Gates. They're feeding crickets to fucking school kids all over Australia and the UK. That's how you know it's coming here. There are products right now that you have bought for the last 20 years on the shelves at Walmart. And there's not a thing on the front that says now with improved cricket flour, now with cricket protein. But when you read the labels, I'm telling you, read the labels of the shit you use, and it has cricket flour in it. There's a ton of shit out there, products that have been around for a long time. I'll bet Count Chocula does. Scully's Count Chocula. I'll bet those fucking breakfast cereals have all kinds of shit in there that would surprise the shit out of you. You know what the solution is? Don't buy shit with multiple ingredients in it. Don't buy anything that comes in a bag or a box. Cheetos. Insect protein is a thing here right now. Cricket flour at Walmart. Need to look for that. So it doesn't say cricket. It's listed in the ingredients of products. Big Tex, Cordell, Georgia. Actually just there a few months ago. They're okay. Budget option, but it works. Got it. I thought they were expensive. I'm a loan officer, and it's definitely headed where some said it would go. Yeah, there's a ton. I watch a couple channels on auto businesses, and there's no cars at the auctions to be had. You go to these auctions, and there's just fucking nothing there for sale. Teslas, apparently. There's a lot of these auctions. Everything on auction will be Tesla. You were talking drones the other night. Any of the I do not have an FPV drone, Forrest. I am interested in that new FPV that DJI put out. If you're willing to build one, or piece something together, you can definitely get a much better one. But the fly time on an FPV drone is just too short for me. Like I put a drone up and I'll literally fly that motherfucker for 30 minutes. Whereas FPV drone, you're getting what, 5? Wife and I have 3 restaurants. We go out regularly. We tip $100 per person that is sitting at the table. As you should. As you should. If the service is justified, right? Like if the service is poor, like when we walk in a restaurant the first time, we're like, hey, can you give me who's your best server? That's what I want the name. Who's your best server? Seat us there, please. And if they're like, they're busy or they're full, I'm like, you tell me how much it is and you seat me with the best server. Because I want that relationship. Jay Ford is going all out on EV cars and trucks. Place I bought my car keeps reaching out to me, asking me to trade my car in. They're trying to get used cars to resell. Yeah, the problem is I'm not confident they could get me the new car. I like to tip 50% on holidays, yes. If you have a good server. If you have a good server. We were at Cheesecake Factory Christmas Eve, maybe. I don't remember what it was. It was around Christmas. And we left the server. We paid the bill, left her $100 bill. She came running after us crying, said, thank you so much. She remembered, this was a few years ago. She remembers us every single time we were at the restaurant, whether we sit in her section or not. She always comes over. She refills our, she's not even our server and takes care of us. So cricket farming is what I'm hearing. How much for 1,000? So I don't know. I had 10,000 crickets coming in here. And I was paying $200 with FedEx shipping overnight. I think that's what it was. 200-ish, 165 for 10,000. Ordered a butt pack. Look forward to receiving it. Right on. You got one of the green ones? Those things sold out in minutes. Those things were gone. Charlie Juliet Sierra, thank you for the like button. So glad I'm not teaching anymore and that my kids are homeschooled. Absolutely. Absolutely. What are you using, Acellus, or what curriculum are you using? Yes, green butt pack. Good to go Realty. Did you get shipping on that already? You should already have tracking, right? Maybe there's a butt pack there. Oh no, I got some butt packs right here. Who are you? Richard Reyes. Richard Reyes and Eric Campos. Looks like all the other ones are out the door already. I don't know why these ones are still here, but they're here. Shane Tracy, I don't see tracking. Oh, here, there, yeah, it's probably right here, man. I didn't even see those down there. I have to go to the same couple places, and the servers are awesome. Leave me $100 this year sometime. Right on. Olive drab green is always hot. Only if you make fucking 12 of them. If you had 100 of them, people don't buy them. We got some Typhon day packs. If you like Typhon Royal Blue, these are nice. multicam medical backpacks. Typhon red tool aprons. We've got OD stacked micros coming. We got OD black. I think AKM4's coming. We've got multicam 308 split front rigs coming. Those are like halfway done. They'll be done tomorrow morning. I think we're going to drop M cabs tomorrow, and I think they are cutting red medical backpacks tomorrow. Here's stacked micros, and then I've got black AKM4 micros in black, and black 308 micros right here. Will there be Marine Corps birthday bag? I try to get one every year. Patrick, I don't know. When is the Marine Corps birthday? When is it? I'm bricked up over here. What does that mean? Any multicam Tropic tool bags? I do not know the answer to that. My older's doing Epic, which is an online charter, going to college. The kids I homeschool bring their own curriculum, and I teach them through that. The wee one gets his curriculum outside. Awesome. Buying rice. I was actually thinking about that tonight. I was watching something, and they were showing all these reviews of Sam's Club and shit, and they're like, they don't have any rice. All these freezers are empty. They were showing a bunch of stuff. Macaroni was in the freezer section. Like, I don't know why they had macaroni and cheese in the freezer, but they did. I have not bought any rice in some time. I need to actually get this all into buckets. Good to go Realty. Send me an email and just let me know, and I'll make sure that we will put one in so you can order it ahead of time. They'll be built. I would guess those black 308. You said 308, right? I would like to order a 308 microwave. Those are black. I would guess they're probably going to be done like Monday, Tuesday. I'll have to be on top of the text to catch a red med back. Evan Dixon, just send me a message, man. We'll get you. November 10th. Yes, we can do Marine Corps birthday. Somebody send me a private message. When I say that, I have you guys do that because I can take that and copy paste it, and I can just print it out. So it's in my printer tray. Stack micro rigs, sweet. I'm ordering one of those for sure. They're nice. They're nice. We've got OD. I would guess that the OD ones will finish tomorrow. The compact tear-offs are right here for it. There's a lot of them. Well, there's not a, I mean, there's probably, I don't know, 12, maybe 18. Here's mag pouches. They've started. So those might finish tomorrow or Monday. What do you think of the old saying, your pain is your teacher? I think pain is a great teacher. I mean, I think you have to do stupid, painful things to learn from them, to have fear or a healthy just education as to what it is you're doing, right? I think there should be pain now. I think that if you say some heinous shit online, I think that some dude should knock on your door and fucking pop you in the nose. And people have become too accustomed to having no repercussions. I know that's not exactly what you asked, but I think the problem we have today is people haven't had ass beatings. People have grown up in a society. When we would get home, they'd be like, hey, get out, you go outside, come home before dark. Like, we were outside all the time. We were left to our own devices. Here's a key. Because dad and mom were divorced, dad worked, mom worked. So I would walk home 2 miles from school every day. And we were left to our own devices. And somehow we didn't burn the house down. We were always doing crazy shit that I definitely wouldn't want my kids doing. But none of us died. None of us were in trouble. And when we were busy doing that shit, we weren't doing things that were actually wrong. Most people don't learn from their mistakes. Like, we used to jump BMX bikes, right? We'd take a bunch of cinder blocks and a pine shelf that was probably like a 1x12. And we would ride down from the cul-de-sac. We would ride downhill on a paved fucking asphalt road and jump over fucking trash cans. Like Rubbermaid 35-gallon trash cans, right? And we would stack them up. They were metal though. And every now and then you would come up short and you would crash into that trash can and you would eat shit. But we never stopped jumping. Like we were always on our BMX bikes, always. John Witherspoon, what's up? A lot of people think they are bad too when really they can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. Jump gravel piles, yes. Jumping big wheels. I never jumped a big wheel. I had a green machine. Bowling Green Sam's 50-pound bags, right on. We were in Clarksville last time. They had a lot of 50-pound bags too. In Jackson, they haven't had a 50-pound bag in over a year. Ooh, Typhon Blue. They're very nice. Those Typhon Blue ones I was surprised. I haven't even seen them until right now. Yeah, the green machine, because you could jack those handles separate and it would spin around in a circle. The green machines were way cooler. We tried jumping green machines, but you know the spread on the wheels was too long. You'd have to have two ramps. We never had a board that was wide enough for it. Do I store bulk propane? I have some 100-gallon tanks. I don't really have bulk propane, but I probably have, I don't know, 50 maybe barbecue tanks. And we keep those for the most part, they're full. Like we use them multiple times through the week for a flat top grill or well, our smoker doesn't, but we have some Weber grills that we use, but we keep them pretty well filled. Text list, Amanda, text list. What are you asking or telling me? We're gonna do a text list. And as it's looking, it's going to have to be a separate sign up to where when we go live, a text will go out. Is that something some of you guys are interested in, or is that something we shouldn't even worry about? I just see a lot of people say, hey, I didn't get a notification. Flew on a 78 YZ80 like that. Yeah. I never had an 80. I always had 125s. You used to get a box of shotgun shells and a gallon of water and be told not to come back till dark. We had BB guns. I knew how to cook and wash my own laundry by 6 or 7 years old. Yeah, our kids did all their laundry. Pain builds character, absolutely. And chicks dig scars. Easier spotting people around the holidays that are struggling and walk up and offer them 20, 25 bucks. I've had strangers help me. Derek Olson, that's cool, man. I follow some guys on TikTok, and that's their entire page. I like watching those videos. Bow and arrow was my thing. Awesome. Yeah, I had an old bear bow, and then when I got a compound bow, we shot fucking tons of rabbits with that bow. Separate from the current. Aaron, it's looking like it is going to have to be second. I don't want to send an email out every time I go live to our current text list because that's not what they signed up for. A lot of people are like, I don't give a shit about any of this stuff John says. I just want to be able to buy the shit. And then you have the opposite of that also, which, is and then there's a crossover. I think there's probably 10% on each side. My kids can wash laundry. My 5-year-old doesn't yet, but she will learn. You can just put the 5-year-old in with the laundry, and then she will get a bath and the clothes will get clean. Hell, you don't even have to take the clothes off the 5-year-old. Just put her in the washing machine with the clothes. Raid Royal Blue AKM4 Micro. Caswell, is that something that you have on order? Do we have an open order for that? We pay for people's bills at restaurants. That's cool. That's very cool. That'll be important if you ever move platforms. Yeah, I think so. So I tried to go live tonight on Rumble, and I actually set up a live feed, and I said you had the choice to go live now, but it published it for an hour out. So, and then you also can't go live apparently off Rumble. You can link Rumble to a broadcast platform, which something like StreamYard. So I think I'm back to, I have to sit at a computer to do those. I gifted my micro rig to a friend, so we'll be replacing, got it. Oldest kid used to get in the dryer, right? It said spin it dead. I like what John said, but have not bought anything yet. I'll guess I'm the opposite. Yeah, just washer. Amy, I think that you should probably carry a bow and arrow around now. Mike Farrell, night man. I like to listen and learn how you and everyone else and I buy stuff from you too. It would be nice. Raid Typhon Royal Blue makes it easy to buy. Yeah, I bet it does, man. Your asshole friend can't take that. You'll notice when he puts that in his bag. That's like those red slings. My kids wash their own clothes starting age 6. My friend thought it was mean, but as adults, they were in college having to teach other students how to. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People are setting their children up to fail. I haven't picked one up in 20 years. But you can still ride a bicycle. It's like that. You can still swim. You will do swimmingly. Are those multicam black day pet? No, they're Typhon. We have Typhon available right now. I can ride a bike but can't swim. So, like riding a bike, you could still shoot a bow. You'd be a little rusty at it, but you could do it. Can you guys, so you see these comments, can you upvote or do a thumbs up on other people's comments? I don't think you can. Is there a way to rate other people's comments? Do you guys see that? I was a mean mom. You can wash your own clothes as soon as you can follow directions. Not that I don't see it either. Okay. Any comment on this chain tonight stand out to you? If you had to vote on somebody else's comment, not your own, who do you think had the most important or most educational or funniest comment? If you had to vote for somebody else's comment, who would you say won? Reporter block, yeah, same thing. Favorite Halloween memory or tradition? Man, we used to jock up in gear. Like fucking, I walked around many years with a AR-15 out trick or treating. Before there was ever even airsoft guns or anything, we would go out like with full fucking kit on and go trick or treating. And nobody even said shit about it. Nobody asked, "Is that a real gun?" Nobody said nothing. Hot Pocket can. Josh, what's up, man? How are you? Amy Lynn, right on. That's how it is with my kids. When they're in public school, friends come over. They're like, can't wash dishes or do laundry. We'd be like, I really don't want to pay this bill. Kids, go in the back, get in the kitchen in the restaurant and wash the dishes. We didn't really do that. John's favorite Halloween. Yeah, my favorite Halloween involves a schoolgirl outfit and a weight room in my old shop. Your comment about giving the kid a wash cycle was pretty educational. True story. My dad made me do yard work before my homework. I think that's great, man. I mean, imagine Imagine if just upkeep, right? Things we call chores, if we just did them automatically, right? If it was just part of your life, how much easier shit would be. I was in the plant guild class at SRF, but didn't speak up and ask the question. Do you know if planting Osage orange hedges works around property lines? So I think that it does, OC. I was told don't ever plant that because of the thorns, right? It has thorns all over it. And I was also told by a lot of people don't ever plant black locust. To include Nick Ferguson, said don't ever put black locust here. You will always have thorns in every one of your tires. But then I think we planted black locust right in the swales. I think those were some of the trees that went in. But I mean, if you want, there is black locust poles right now in fence lines in the United States that are over 200 years old. Like that shit does not, you think cedar poles last, fucking black locust poles last fucking forever. I mean, you could use them almost in place of steel for like leveraging things and doing, you know, leverage stuff. My property backs onto TVA and I don't want people on my land hunting. I think that would probably work, man. Between that, Osage orange, black locust has huge thorns on it and grows super, super fast. Black locust, like in greening the desert, black locust was one of the first, because it'll grow where nothing will fucking grow. And it grows up and gives you a shade canopy. And once you have the shade canopy, now you can plant other things underneath it that you could not have. It'll also like desalinate, it'll take salt out of soil and stuff. And it has huge thorns. You can plant willow too. You could put willow up and you can actually take the willow when it's whips, you know, and like braid it together and cross it over. You could make a living fence with that. You could also put bamboo in, and bamboo will grow thick. People ain't driving through that, ain't walking through it. Black and honey locust. And Chris Watkins is a man that works with trees every day. Like if Chris tells you something about saws or cutting wood or farming or raising kids, he's like Amish. He has a fucking ton of kids. His kids all work. And he's an arborist. What are you, an arborist? What do we call you? Thought about bamboo too. It's bamboo it would stop that river up. Plant anti-tank mines. So the hedgehogs. When the Ukraine stuff first started, there was some guys in Kentucky that made some hedgehogs, and I actually hit them up. I'm like, how much for these? It was a fabrication shop doing like off-road fabrication, and they had made some. And I'm like, I want some of these that are 8 feet tall. Those are super cool. All my corner posts around the property are black locusts. They'll last forever. They certainly will. Chris Watkins comments, when's the kids in the dryer? Thought about bamboo too. It's river bottom. Natural thorn barrier seemed like a nice way to go. I would say that Amy's comment was good. I totally agree with her. My girls were cooking meals and washing, right on. Growing up every Sunday morning up at 3:30, up at 6:30, and was outside doing chores, right on. Physical labor was the best part about childhood. Dad had me pushing a mower. I remember I used to go to my grandparents' house and love to push a real mower. Like, you know, that turned the blades when the wheels moved. There was no motor. I loved that thing. Now they've got some super fancy ones. Crickets stink was my favorite. Crickets do stink. I didn't see anybody say that. Mark Termel, what's up? All my corner posts. Okay, we read all these. The crickets do stink, that is for sure. I guess you can say arborist. I'm a certified line clearance tree trimmer for the last 16 years. That sounds more technical than arborist. Whoever said they pay other people's bills at the restaurant. Oh, I like that too. Yeah. I'm trying to find the comment. I like that. It was fun as a kid going to the river. We made giant rope swing. Usually wouldn't come home until someone got hurt. Exactly. I always had chores. Started first job at 14. That's a trip, right? I started at 13 and a half years old. I got on a bus, changed 2 buses, rode 90 minutes to legally work at a McDonald's on Convoy in Kearney Mesa. Worked at a McDonald's at 13 years old, 13 and a half. I'm getting you a non-electric push mower for your birthday. Much easier than normal. The new ones are. Those green ones they have, I think it's made by like Ground Base or somebody. They have them at Lowe's. They're fucking like $300 too. It seems expensive for a fucking no motor mower. I worked on a farm. Right on, right on. Amy Lynn Jones member, 2 months. We pay for people's bills at restaurants anonymously. 14-year-old first job. Well, arborists know all the scientific names of the arboriculture. Do you know the scientific names? You could just pretend even if you don't, because we don't fucking know them. It'll just make us feel like you have to be paid more. Ever been to T. Nessie Burger in Fallbrook? I don't think I have. I actually spent a lot of time through Fallbrook and Bonsall and all that. Okay, so we'll say Chris Watkins and Amy Lynn Jones. So message me your addresses or something. We'll send you something. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Good conversation tonight. Thank you for hanging out. We will be filming all day tomorrow. Probably Panic Prepper and then the members group. We'll film the members group stuff. We did a live today with Paul Wheaton. Paul is a very cool dude. Always has a lot of shit going on. He's got a really cool you want to talk about rocket mass heaters, that's the dude. Or how to have a greenhouse with no electricity in it, that's the guy. But we did a live today. It's on my YouTube there. You can check it out. Yeah, Paul's super smart. Where do you sign up for members? Derek, it should be on my YouTube channel. So even if you don't know who Paul Wheaton is, just go to Permies, P-E-R-M-I-E-S, Permies, with an I-E-S, and just check it out. Or just type in Paul Wheaton in YouTube and just watch a couple of his videos. I'm thinking rocket mass heaters. There's some on the market now that you don't actually have to build. So I'm going to look into that. Hit join below. There you go. So we have 2 levels right now, a $1 level and a $5 level. The $1 level, you see the videos. And we occasionally put out new items before we drop them anywhere else. We drop them to the private members. And we put them out sometimes at an introductory price, and then when they go out the next day, they go up in price. That's the membership. The $5 membership, you get to ask questions, and we answer the questions. And at the $5 membership, we pick several winners, and we send you some free stuff. We send you a shirt, and then we look at your order. You give us your last order number, your t-shirt size. We send you a shirt. And then we look at your orders and see what color stuff you've been buying, and we try to send you something in accordance with the other colors that you have ordered. Wait, is the Panic Prepper guy that you've been talking about you? I've been... you tell me. Go watch some of the Panic Prepper videos. So Panic Prepper originally started as... I was watching a bunch of these YouTube channels, and I saw a bunch of dudes telling people to do shit, but there was no evidence of them having done it themselves. So I just started kind of making fun of them. And now it's kind of evolved into something a little bigger than that. 308 split front covert rigs, or I'm sorry, 308 covert rigs. Any interest in these? We showed these, and there wasn't a lot of traffic. So we never built them. We didn't pursue them any further. Does John really panic? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. People around me will be panicking and they're like, why aren't you worried about this? I'm like, because it can't, because what are you going to do about it? If you see me panicked, you are probably on fire. Like something terrible is happening that you're definitely going to die from if you see me panicked. Don't panic, it's organic. I like it. Just your leg because they want to stop. Just your leg because they want you to stop moving. Panic Prepper still had the best opening video on there. What are we talking about? John does not panic. He thrives on cats. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. See you later.